Hello and welcome back to my workbench. It is time once again to try to fix something. Today on the workbench we're taking a look at a PS5 Slim digital edition. And I bought this as, of course, a non-working, it's not going to be a simple one, I'm afraid. It's not going to be not a no video. It's not turning on. If I can read what the description was, console has some sort of power issue. It powers on, then off. Sometimes it doesn't power on at all. Was working great before I sent it to get a HDMI repaired. After I received it back, that's when the power issues started. So that's what we're starting with. And let me give it some power. It looks like the power supply is starting. Let's see if we can get a beep out of it or something. Any lights? We got a beep. No light. Pressing again. No other beeps. Okay. That's what we're starting from. Turn that off. Now, in the pictures with this one, I did notice something that I thought may have been related to it. Can you see down? Let me see if I can get it to focus. Down in this USB port. Rather mangled. But I have already gone in there and like separated those pins out. I thought maybe, well, there was definitely shorting pins, but I've got them separated now, I believe, so I don't think that's the reason why it's not turning on. We will need to fix that, but that's not why it's not turning on. So we're going to get some covers off and see if we can figure out what's going on with this thing. Well, I have the outer cover off there, and we can already see a problem, I think. We have liquid metal spilled on the side of the board that should not have any liquid metal at all. I remember the APU was facing the other way, turned down. So if liquid metal has made it to this side of the board, what does the other side look like? So, yeah. Okay, let's get these let's get these screws out for the clamp, and these two remaining ones here and here, and we'll get this board out in our hands. And what does she look like on the other side? Oh, wow. Wow. And very little liquid metal on the top of the APU there. Look, it's everywhere else. And like you can tell, the HDMI port has been changed. Some burnt flux around there. But look at all this. I mean, there's so much of it everywhere. How do you get so much everywhere? I don't know. And it's right up to the edge of the APU, which could be a major issue. So let's get to cleaning up. Oh, I gotta clean this up too. That's a lot everywhere. Here we go. Well, I have been cleaning liquid metal, all around this board, all over chips, under the edge of the APU, under the edge of RAM. And anyway, I wanted to show you a couple of things. I was cleaning this area. I noticed two capacitors had gotten knocked off. And what had happened, if I can show you, if you look at see that pad, it's still got liquid metal on it, as does that one right there. Liquid metal will attack that solder and weaken it and make things just come loose. Now, I did find these two capacitors. They're nothing special really, but I did find them. I'm going to put them back. But that's why they fell off so easy, because you see the end cap ripped on one end, but the other end, the liquid metal had just attacked it to the point it had no strength left. So we're going to get those pads cleaned. I do have those capacitors. I got to get the liquid metal off of them. Yeah. Got to get the liquid metal off of them and get them clean, and we'll put them back down. All right then. Well, after a lot of cleaning up under the APU, some RAM, it was scattered everywhere. On, of course, the back shell behind this, the mounting plate, I had to clean that up. I think I've got it pretty much cleaned up and sorted out. And we're at a point of testing. We still have a busted USB port back there, but we won't deal with that unless we can move forward from the main problem of it not turning on. Let's see what she will do. Blue light, fan spinning. Can I get a picture maybe? Yeah, there it goes. All right, she came back. So I'm going to guess maybe whoever had this console had shipped it to somebody to have the HDMI port replaced, just guessing. He did say after the port was replaced is when it started doing the intermittent, turning on and turning off. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it had some rough handling. Maybe it wasn't packaged well. I don't really know. I don't know if it was shipped, for the repair or not. I just don't know. But we've got it, that liquid metal back where it should be now. So now maybe we can deal with those ports. And I was looking, one of those ports, if you can see, has already been replaced. And one of them, the other one is busted. I don't know if the one that's been replaced is working or not, but we'll look into that. So she's coming on up. But yeah, that's our next step, is to, since she's going to come back to life, is deal with some busted USB ports. But so far so good. While we have this thing on, I think I will go ahead and check these ports. Like I said, one of these ports, the one on the right side, this one right here, it has been replaced. I can tell by the questionable soldering on it. We're going to check this and see if it will detect my little USB drive here. Like I said, this one's been replaced. Now, the other one I cannot plug into. It's in too bad a shape. But this one here that's been replaced should pop up and be detected here any moment. Oh, there it goes. It did work. Excellent. So that's one maybe I don't have to replace. Okay. That one works. The other one is definitely busted up. So let's get that one on the bench and get it changed out. Here is that rear USB port that has been replaced. And as you can take a look at that soldering, this port, like, it worked when I just tested it that time, but every other time I've tried it, it did not work. Like, there was no power on the port. So I'm wondering about the quality of this repair. If I can show you, obviously here's where the 5 volts goes in. You can see it plainly here with these bypass capacitors on this other port that we'll be definitely changing out since it is busted out entirely. But here, that 5 volts is going to be coming in from the other side, and that's where I'm wondering if it's questionable soldering. It doesn't feed from this side. Here, it's from a via coming from the other side. There's 5 volts going to be coming through and going there. But here, it's totally reliant upon the solder connection on that other side. So I think I am going to go ahead and replace both these ports. I do have 2 brand new ports, so let's get them swapped out. Well, both rear USB ports have been changed, but before I put all these screws back in it, let's at least test them if we could. This is the one that was busted completely. See if we can get it to read. There we go. And the other one that was still somewhat working, is still working. All right then, let's fully reassemble this and give it a good test. I think we've got all of its little problems fixed. I think. All right then, this PS5 is fully reassembled. Seems to be working just fine after that liquid metal cleanup and a few USB ports. But I think she will live again another day. So, well, hope you liked that one. Thought it was somewhat interesting, educational, entertaining, any of the above. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in that very next repair. Bye for now.